Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another Destiny
Weekly update.
this
Edition for
February 16th, 2017. Once again, if my mic goes out with all those weird noises and stuff, just don't worry about it. It's just the BVR.
Alright, so I'm going to bring today on the latest
The Destiny Weekly update. Obviously, there's going to be nothing to report, but
there may be a few
interesting things to point out with. We're going to start off with Bungie Bounty Days. They finally came to an end last week, and I think everybody had a pretty good time in PvP there. There were 21 targets, pretty much throughout the Crucible there, and just over 1,200 emblems have been awarded there. Spreading the love around the globe from Germany, the United Kingdom, UK for short, and even in Australia. But again, according to Bungie, they're not done yet. They're now going to make it a weekly event. And now this week here, the first target is going to be lollipops. It's almost like lollipops there. We eventually add one. I'm just kidding. No, the first target will be lollipops there. And that Bungie bounty will be held in the region of New Zealand and shall be blended on the console, which is PS4. And that will take place at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and that event takes place this Saturday on February the 18th. Now again, the rules are the same here. All you have to do is match up with her during the 2-hour event.
All you have to do is win the game,
and you'll get your emblem. Then
it'll be delivered to your
collection later on in the week. So, that's it.
Simple as that.
But don't cheat. Alright, next up here, couple events coming your way from Bungie. Now, as they stated, spring will be in the air. They're going to be leaving the shelter and get out of the studio to have a little bit of sunshine and maybe even meet a good amount of guardians in the area. So here's 2 upcoming events on the way. First of all, the first one here is Comic-Con 2017, which will take place in the Emerald City in Seattle, and that takes place for the weekend.
Excuse me.
Takes place for the weekend, March 2nd to the 5th. Now, the Bungie store is going to be there along with the partners at this website called www.welovefine.com. That's we with W, love with a capital L, fine with a capital A, or if you want to just do it in small letters, welovefine.com, the official Destiny sale. So all you have to do is just swing by booth 1001 or 1001, and you can check out the selection of apparel, collectibles, and some art prints. Then after that, on March 11th and 12th, they'll make their way to PAX East down in Boston, Massachusetts for their next spring event on the way. But eventually, those are just going to be the first waypoints that they can put on their map. They got like a lot of events coming up later on this year in 2017. Next up, if you guys have already downloaded Hotfix 2.5.0.2, there was 2 things here. First of all, there was server maintenance back on Wednesday there, which took like minimum of 6 hours at best. But I don't think I would bother about the maintenance there because now I don't play Destiny that much, but I may play more in Destiny 2 and expect a walkthrough of that later on this year. Now, in the 2.5.0.2 patch notes, there were some changes there from the Hungering Blade perk on the Blade Dancer subclass. Now here's how they stated it. For the patch notes there, it immediately starts the health regeneration, restores more health per kill, gives a flat amount of health / overshield per activation, and does not immediately start regenerating shields. So, looks like it's pretty much functioning fine, but again, if you have some problems with it, just go to the help forum for more information there. And one more piece of news from the weekly update before I bring you a bit of a surprise at the end here. It looks like Deej might be heading to Europe for the next little bit, so it looks like Cosmo is filming for Deej for the next little bit. But if you want to turn your attention to the last couple of sentences right here, here's what it says here. whatever the reason for his
absenteeism,
I'll be back with you again next week.
with some more notes from the Studio Life.
Not sure what it'll be.
Another bounty target, which would take place
Next week. And some news on the next Iron Banner. In the meantime, I'll see you in the Crucible. Love, well, not love, but he did a little heart shape there named Cosmo. So, here's the 3 big updates here for the last couple of sentences there. Studio Life, another bounty target, which would be next week. We don't know who it's
going to be.
And news on the next
Iron Banner. So,
seeing as how we don't have an Iron Banner this month, well, just yet, but my theory would be that the next Iron Banner would either be at the end of February or the start of March. We don't know. So, more information to follow on next week's edition of This
Week at Bungie.
Will the next Iron Banner be next week or the following
week or the start of March? We'll find out
on the next Iron Banner update. Well, actually, the next weekly update, as I was trying to say. And one more thing before we go, and I'm just going to the home page right here. If you're a fan of Halo Wars 2, even though the game comes out tomorrow, you can actually watch the celebration as of right now.
So,
a very special Halo Wars 2
live stream
is actually starting
right about now.
Now, it's going to start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, on this date, February 16th, which is today. You can check it out on, I'm pretty sure it's twitch.tv, and you can catch it on, pretty sure it's going to be on Xbox One and PS4 for sure if you want to watch on a console, or you can watch it on the computer as well. And again, one more thing before I go. If you guys missed out on the big news from the Activision earnings report and huge news regarding the release date and the title of Destiny 2, definitely check out my 2 videos. They're up on my channel right now. The title should be there. One of them says Destiny 2, the other one says Activision. Definitely check them both out. The news is huge. So until then, folks, thank you again for watching this week at Bungie for February 16th. Definitely leave a subscription to the channel for more content here as well. I will keep you updated. And I know I did say one more thing, but I have one additional thing. There was an open beta trailer for Wildlands. Definitely check that out. The open beta takes place February 23rd for the 27th. And the game is officially released March 7th. I will be doing a walkthrough of Wildlands. That's happening in the next couple of weeks. I'm so excited for it already. I'll give you a hint. I pre-ordered and purchased the Gold Edition for the game. There you have it, folks. Now I'm officially done. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time for more. Sub, like, and comment on the videos as well. See you then. Peace.